Good morning. Thanks for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. 7:30 here on our Wednesday morning. Funeral arrangements are set for Deputy Brandon Sykes. The funeral will be Monday at noon at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center. Sykes' family says any memorial contributions should be made to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. We also have an update from the Sheriff's Office on the condition of Deputy Gavin White. He was the other one involved in that shooting. He was shot in the face during Saturday's incident. They say he's still in the hospital but is improving. He's walking and talking, all with a positive attitude. They say his fiance has been by his side the entire time. And they say if you do want to donate anything, bring it to the Tint Shop on Robinson Avenue in Grovetown. As White continues to recover, there are still questions left unanswered about what happened Saturday night. Authorities say they believe the gunfire from deputies is what killed James Montgomery, but we're still waiting on the autopsy results to confirm that. Then what the regional task force finds will also shed light as to what happened before, during, and after that deadly incident. The community continues to find ways to honor the deputies and their families. All three locations of Taqueria El Rey are hosting a Spirit Day on May 15th. 10% of proceeds, along with personal donations, will go to both families. Over in Grovetown, Pelican Snowballs is donating 20% of sales through Friday to Deputy White's family. Owner Joseph Christie also owns Christie's Coffee Co. He's joining forces with Reeves Realty in Harlem and donating a portion of sales to both families.
So we just wanted to find something we could do to help give back to his family and during this time, because we know the struggle of being a business owner is when you have to take time off work, you don't get paid.
If you're looking for other ways to help, the Tint Shop in Grovetown is taking items for families between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Vampire Penguin in Grovetown is donating 20% of all proceeds to the families of the deputies on May 7th. And Laziza Mediterranean Grill will donate 10% of every purchase made today to the families of the deputies. A blood drive for Deputy Gavin White by Shepherd Blood Center is continuing today. The blood drive, still running, is encouraging people to donate in White's honor, as he did, and give back to the community. And on its first day yesterday, the community came out in full force to show their support.
I saw a thing on Facebook about the blood drive. Yeah, so thought it was a good time. I've thought about doing it before. Yeah, I just felt like it's a good thing to do.
There's a lot of people in need, and so if you're capable of doing it, I think it's just a good thing to do for the community.
For every person who donates blood, Shepherd will also be donating $20 to help White's family with his recovery, and treatment as well. And you can donate at any blood center today from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Shepherd will have extra staff on hand, so you don't have to wait too long. Now, this is how you can find the closest center to you. If you go to our website, WRDW.com, and type blood in the search bar, it'll take you here to this article, Blood Drive Honors Columbia County Deputy Who Was Shot in the Face. If you scroll down a little bit, it will take you to a link where it'll get you to this page here, and this is the Shepherd Blood Center website, and you can see the 4 locations, Augusta, Aiken, Evans, and Grovetown, all in our area. So you can check out any of those if you want to help out. Now, we know who started the memorial for Deputies Sykes and White on I-20, not far from Bel Air Road. Flowers, crosses, and cards are stacked up against the guardrails thanks to Bethany Troya's initiative. She told us she wanted to look out for the Sheriff's Office just like they did for her. She says her mother was killed when she was 19, and it felt like she lost everything. Then she noticed deputies looking out for her and her family.
I can't imagine how all the brothers and sisters in blue feel. You know, it's unexpected, just horrific, honestly. And if we can just show them that we love them and that we back them and support them, maybe that will help make their days just a little bit easier, a little less heavy in the upcoming weeks.
She hopes the entire county will come together, not just for this tragedy, but on a daily basis. The South Carolina House announced it will not pursue the removal of State Treasurer Curtis Loftus. This comes after the Senate voted to remove him earlier this month. Lawmakers say they will instead focus on passing legislation with just a few days left in session. In response to their decision, Loftus released a statement which reads in part, quote, "I'm ready to turn my focus back to doing the people's work to stabilize our state's financial system and put this unfortunate chapter of fighting baseless claims by a few politically motivated senators behind us." Vice President J.D. Vance is set to visit South Carolina this week. The Vice President will make a stop in the Lowcountry tomorrow to tour a manufacturing facility. He'll be joined by the administrator of the EPA. Vance is also set to speak about the country's manufacturing renaissance during the first 100 days of the Trump administration. Coming up today, the Augusta Housing and Community Development Department is holding a meeting on the Weed School. The department bought the former school for black children earlier this year to make it an affordable senior living apartment complex. They want commissioners to approve a loan to build that complex. Other ideas for the space include a grocery store, library, shopping plaza, and health center. This will be at 6 p.m. on Mount Auburn Street. That's it for the news side of things this morning. Let's send it over now to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong.
All right, thank you, Nick. We were able to get a little peek before sunrise at that sky, which has got a little scattered cloud cover in it. Some light traffic there around Alexander Drive and Riverwatch Parkway. At the airport, 56. A lot of 60-degree temperatures are surrounding the mid-50s at this point. 65 up around Lake Thurman, and then staying at almost 60 for the last several hours. Been a lot of 59s out there, Bamberg, Barnwell, and Allendale. We've got that mix of sun and clouds early, mostly sunny skies in the mid-afternoon planner. It's going to warm up quite a bit here. Rest of the week, high temperatures are going to look just like this, very close to 90 degrees. Some summer-like temperatures coming in as we head through this afternoon. And looking down the road, it's Friday, Saturday. We see a little bit of a drop there into Sunday, back to around 80. But remember, 81 is normal. So yeah, the summer-like feel continues. The rain chances will go up a little bit more as our front gets closer to us. 20 to 30% chance for some isolated storms into the weekend. Sunday, cool down begins. Seasonal to a little above average coming right back into play next week on Monday and Tuesday, and mostly sunny skies. Have a great day.